cold, it's freezing. I got a jumper on. I was thinking about walking out and getting a jacket. They're wearing short shorts. It is freezing. Why do you think don't they have feelings? I mean, don't they get cold? What is it about wearing, you know, I'm not going to say skanky clothes, but why they wear these type of clothes? It's bloody freezing.
I don't know. I think they're just used to that type of wear.
So you think it's just because they're used to it? You don't think it's about anything else?
It is a bit cold, but well, it is cold actually.
I wanted to ask you, I wanted to talk about something. There's a motorbike show down the road. We're probably going to hear a lot more motorbikes drive past. Pricing on sex. How do we value sex? I mean, it's something we were talking about not long ago, just a few moments ago, and you know, you can value a car. You know that this car is worth X amount.
Yeah.
You can touch a car. You can jump in the car and you can drive it. You can package it.
Yeah.
How do we value sex?
What do you mean, like price-wise, or?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can, in different ways, I suppose. There's many different ways to do it.
Like what? For example, prostitution.
Yeah. Example, you're paying for it. You're going to a brothel, for example, or you're at a nightclub, for example, and people like.
All right.
You offer.
All right, I'll break it down a little bit further than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First of all,
yeah.
Sex, it's not something you can buy and keep with you. It's not a product in the sense where it's not something you can put in your pocket. It's not something you got the keys for. It's not something you can put in your house. In the way, for example, you can buy a power saw, or you can buy an ashtray, or you can buy a car. Sex, irrespective of whether it be male sex or female sex, that's irrespective. The point of the matter is, when you break it down even further than that, if you're going to go out there, for example, go to a brothel, let's use a brothel for this specific scenario, it's time. That's one thing. We know time is probably the most important factor when you're paying for sex. What else would be a factor? The looks of the other party, I suppose. That would play a significant role.
Yeah.
What else do you think would contribute to the pricing on sex?
The feeling.
Emotion.
Yeah, emotion.
All right. If emotions are what contribute to the price or the value on sex, let's now look at it from a perspective where a man is looking at a female and say, we want to know what this man wants to price sex, value sex. We want to know what this guy would give a specific figure for the value on sex. What if this man has no interest whatsoever? What would the value right there be?
If he's got no interest, he wouldn't want sex, would he?
So the price of sex would be?
Nothing.
Would be zero. Even if the other party was, say, stating that they're worth $500 an hour, in all reality, that person isn't worth anything at all whatsoever in the eyes of the. Okay, so it's not like a car. It's not like a. It really boils down to the interest of the party that needs to pay, or that would be applicable to pay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the more interest that a man or a female has with the other party, the more the value can go up.
No, look, sometimes it's not always about interest, but about what a person's feeling. Like if you're feeling aroused, for example,
Yeah.
you're gonna want to.
Which that's what I'm saying. So that if a man desires to have sex with a specific female, that right there can cause him to want to pay more. So would the other party increase the price of the value of the sex? They, of course they would. They're going to take advantage of that, and that's what's happening these days. I mean, you know, you see it all around you in Sydney, for example. I mean, let's talk about Sydney. What do you feel with regards to the way females behave in our society?
Well, me personally, I've had two different experiences.
Okay.
One of them being here in Sydney.
Oh, can you just hold that thought for a second? Look, you know, I just want to let everyone know. Look, I'm speaking with Abs. This is US 13. I'm here with Abs, also known as Big Ears, for all the guys for all the guys on the Hangouts, and we're just having a cup of coffee here, and we're just discussing a few things. I thought we thought that we'd like to share these things. If you guys want to watch it, by all means, go for it. If you want to leave any comments, please go for it as well, and maybe we can take these further. Maybe we could take the information within these comments further in a next hangout such as this one. So you've had two experiences.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go back before you cut me off.
Oh, come on, man. Okay,
Have
sorry.
to be rude and cut me off. No, I'm just joking.
I know.
Anyway, I've had two types of experiences.
Yep.
One, I'm a shy bloke, as you know.
Yeah.
I've noticed that females in our area, like Sydney area, they're stuck up.
Okay. Can you
once you give them that attention?
Can you elaborate? Stuck up. I mean, what do they do? What kind of attention do you give them?
Oh,
what kind of reaction do you get?
Or if you look at them, for example, you give them that.
If you acknowledge them, like
if you acknowledge
their existence.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty much.
Like you feel that they are stuck up, you know.
Okay, that's what you feel. What makes you feel that though? What causes you to?
Just body language, pretty much, you know.
Okay, so do they, for example, turn around? Do they put their head up?
Yeah.
Do they roll their eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that.
All right.
Whilst on the other hand, I went out with a few chicks. I don't know how, but
how did you meet them? I mean, it's
these were like a long time ago. I don't know, through friends, for example, or you know.
So not on social media.
Through going out.
Okay.
No, not on social media. Anyway, yeah, they get too clingy.
Okay.
As well. So,
clingy.
Yeah, clingy, or
do they call you all the time?
They call you all the time.
Yeah.
Where are you? What are you doing? This, that.
So controlling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And I went out with the chick once. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I met her at a club, and fuck man, on the first day, she wanted like sex.
She wants sex on the first date.
Yeah. She was, I wish we can do it now. You know, my parents are home and this and that. I'm like, fuck man, hang on a second. In my head, I'm not as you know, I'm not a MGTOW or anything, but like, I get scared from stuff like that due to hearing stuff via media or via like public.
What are you referring to here?
Like
diseases, sexually transmitted diseases.
No, for example, I don't know if you've heard of the SCAF issue that happened.
Oh yeah, for example, we're talking about rape charges here. Yeah, so
you know what I mean.
For example, if someone turns around and says, "Look, this guy, he raped me," Yeah, and when you didn't, when she actually gave you consent to have sex with her, I totally understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is scary. You're right.
Yeah.
So you have a female here proposing sex.
Yeah.
On the first day, she's dishing it out to you, and you're like, no, because you have a fear that she may come back and say, this guy did something to me.
Not only did I had a fear, it's sort of like turned me off her.
Okay.
So that one was like big red sign, keep away sort of thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Red flagged straight away.
Straight away. And next day she calls me up, Ray, what are you doing? I met up with her one more time, nothing too like as close as we were as the first night.
Yeah.
And all right, see you later, I gotta go. Then after that, just let go of it.
This is a very interesting thing now. What would you price the? What do you think the price of sex would be for this specific scenario? Would you pay to have sex with a female like that?
No way.
Or what if she paid you to have sex with her? Let's say she offered you $500. I want you to have sex with me. Here's the condoms. Let's do it. This is the room. What would you do?
No.
So
I can't do that, man. I can't like first bang straight away. You know.
You can't do that.
No.
Okay, that's actually good then, because that shows that you got some high standards.
But other people.
Do you see what I'm saying? You got high standards.
Exactly, but other people like other youth would jump on the.
They would take the opportunity to have sex.
Yeah.
Okay, that's their prerogative.
I don't know how it doesn't scare them.
Maybe they're not that aware. I mean, maybe they need MGTOW to, pretty much give them some insight on to some of the risks that are involved in being one of these type of, well, any type of relationship these days. Yeah. So if she offered you $500 to have sex with her, you wouldn't have sex with her. That shows us. She offered you $1 million. Would you have sex with her? Come on. I mean, come on.
Look, maybe back then.
I mean, $1 million that's a totally different ballgame.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
Maybe back then I would have thought about it.
Come on, man.
But now,
what are you saying?
No.
Fuck off.
No way, man.
You being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious, man. No way.
You're fucked.
No way.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you that question.
Okay, go for it.
The same question applies to you. If a chick came up to you and offered you
for $1 million,
yeah, but then again, you do it.
Of course I would. It's $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's going to be, because look, at the end of the day, if she's gonna come to me and she's gonna go, here's $1,000, I'm gonna tell her to get fucked. She's gonna give me $10,000, I'm gonna tell her to get fucked. I'm gonna still have some standard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? $1 million, I'm not gonna say no to.
Yeah,
that's still a standard.
Yeah, but hang on. I'm gonna ask you to stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
You're talking to a bloke now that's never ever had sex.
Okay. That's a lot to confess. I mean, it's hard to admit that.
Oh, I don't care. Some people.
This is a very, very interesting perspective right now. This changes everything. This changes everything, and I forgot about that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, this is getting recorded, eh?
I don't care about it.
All right. You know, I don't know, man. You should be proud of yourself. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I'll take it as it comes, like they say.
I mean, you say that you're not MGTOW. I mean, I honestly see you as a MGTOW. Look,
I'm not a
this is where I'll give you the litmus test. This is the litmus test. Would you get married?
Yeah.
Then you're not a MGTOW.
There you go.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean I don't support you guys, because I've had a lot of personal experience.
And you obviously know a lot about MGTOW.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of the boys on the hangouts. You've seen some of the videos.
Of course. And I see it. Like, I do see it in women. You know what I mean? So
you reckon women are promiscuous?
Oh, yeah.
You told me about a week ago that you got rid of a lot of, I don't know, were they friends? You got rid of a lot of females. Was it on social media? Was it Facebook? What was it? No, you really did. You told me about a week ago.
I actually got rid of my whole Facebook account and then just added the people that I know
But you did tell me that. You
did. Yeah, I did.
Right.
So
was it? But,
Facebook.
Okay, but did you do it because of the females? I mean, okay, maybe you did. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, just more not because of the females really, because everyone like
just general
people that I didn't know were on my Facebook. So, like, I don't see a point of someone that you don't know and you don't talk to.
Did I tell you about Sam MGTOW, the gentleman that made my logo?
He's from here, isn't he?
Yes, he's a local.
Yeah.
And
I've met a few.
And it's a really nice logo. I really appreciate that. That is phenomenal, man. Even Crypto's one I checked out today is really nice as well. Yeah. It's got a lot of talent. Thanks, Sam MGTOW. If you're listening to this, man, like straight out, bro. I mean, I really thank you. I just can't thank you enough, man. It's awesome, bro. There were other topics I wanted to cover. Just wanted to get back to it. I mean, I know I asked you this before. I mean, I said it. I just bought a packet of cigarettes. I'll walk in there. I'm not going to mention these females' names. You and I both know exactly who I'm talking about at the tobacconist.
Yeah, the alphabet.
It is free. We call them the alphabet. It is free. It's not freezing, but it's pretty cold. What is it? It's about 15 degrees.
Yeah.
All right. I was considering wearing a jacket before I left to jump in my car and go around the corner because it is sprinkling. As in it's raining, sprinkling, showers.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
They're wearing short shorts.
Yeah.
There's no heater inside the shop. The door's wide open.
Yeah.
What compels females to wear such short clothing? I mean, I even asked her, aren't you cold? She said, I'm freezing. Then why the hell are you wearing short shorts? What makes them, what is it? Is it all about, I've got to show my body, I've got to be attractive?
Yes, it is. It's all about that.
So
it's all about the attention, mate.
So they have an anxiety problem? I mean, if they weren't to get the attention, are they going to have issues?
I mean, like you and I both know, we always go there, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you've seen the way I talk to B.
It doesn't matter. Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
B, C, D, whatever their names are. I don't know.
Well, they're their nicknames. And
they get really, really like happy when you talk to them, flirtation.
Yeah, I think,
you know.
You think that's fake? I mean, their husband's sometimes there. They do that in front of their husband.
Oh no! Believe me, when their husband is there, they will behave.
They will behave.
Yes. I've experienced it, bro.
All right, so they're not that promiscuous.
No.
When their husband is around, or when they're not their husband. One of them that works there most of the time. Her husband.
They're a bit more like
controlled.
Cautious. Yeah.
Cautious. All right. So they do wear these skanky clothes. It is cold. They don't care. They're more concerned about the way they appear. And when their husband is around, they are more well behaved. So that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. I mean, I've got family on my Facebook account, and I mean, I see the females go to great lengths to put on makeup before they take selfies. I mean, I know these. I'm talking about very close family.
Yeah.
They will make sure that they look great. They have to look awesome in their eyes. That is.
Yeah.
Put on all this makeup, and after they've taken these photos, they even there's applications. They have a selection called beautification or beautify. They need to even beautify themselves furthermore before they actually upload a photo on their Facebook. I mean, are we connecting some dots here? Is this anxiety? I mean, why can't they just take a normal photo like most guys do? We don't do that. I don't even take selfies. But I mean, I'm sure if you did take selfies, I mean, it's not like you're taking 50 selfies a day. This year, I've probably taken 2 selfies. So I'm talking about the last 365 days, sorry, not only this year, 2015. Is this an anxiety problem here? I mean, is it a lot deeper than that? Is it about making sure that I look good so that I can make sure I can lure in providers. I mean, we know there's different type of providers. There's emotional tampons. There's money providers. There's the future husband provider when a female's hit the wall. Great, wall of China styles. What is it that compels females to have to look their utmost best to males or to society in general?
It's probably a phobia that they have.
A fear.
Yeah, which is a phobia.
Okay.
Also, a confidence boost.
Ego boost.
Yeah, ego.
Okay.
Yeah, for their ego, pretty much. That's what I think, anyway.
Do you think it changes the platform, the level of the game? All right, men don't put on makeup. Females put on makeup, and it's a normal thing. Really, when you sit down and you break it down, it's actually abnormal. But let's just go by it. Let's just go by that normality and say, look, it's normal. Females have makeup. Females put on makeup. Men don't. All right. Let's go into the future and let's say that makeup was either banned or makeup was no longer being produced, manufactured. There's no such thing as makeup anymore. Does it change the game? Females aren't going to appear to be attractive anymore. I mean, you can get many females that look attractive. Take the makeup off their face. I'm telling you, most females take the makeup off their face and they look like guys, or they don't look anywhere near as pretty as.
I reckon they'll look actually prettier if they take off makeup.
You think they'll look what more prettier? Why?
Because it's natural. Like in natural.
Okay, so it's in your eyes something that's
more.
I've
got a sister.
Yes.
Right. She hates makeup.
Okay.
She hates it. So do I. But then I've got another sister who loves this stuff, and like I look at them both, and the one without makeup is prettier, man.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question about your sisters, if you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer this, but I think it's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
You have one sister that puts on makeup.
Yeah.
One sister that doesn't.
Yeah.
And she prefers to have the natural look.
Yes.
With all honesty.
Yeah.
Which sister is better in your eyes? Which sister treats you better? Which sister do you actually have a preference for? In that sense, hang on a second, please. My opinion, before you answer that, is it's the sister that is the one that goes for the natural look. Am I right? Am I wrong? Go for it.
I can't answer that because
come on,
they're both my sisters.
Come on, man. What do you mean you can't answer it?
No, they're both your sisters at the end of the day.
Bro, I'll tell you about my sisters.
I know.
I've got a sister that puts on makeup. I've got another sister that doesn't put on that much makeup, and I know that she's better. Just bloody answer the question. Don't be like that.
They're both equal.
Does one of them have any attitude problems as compared to the other, for example? You didn't want to get into that?
Attitude, I'll be honest with you, they both got attitude. Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you want me to make you another coffee?
No.
All right. All right, then. Do you want to address anything else for now, or should we just close this hangout?
No, just keep up the good work, fellas. You're doing great. Like, I'm not a MGTOW, as I say, but it doesn't mean I don't support you.
I know you're a MGTOW ally. I noticed that by the way you do support us morally and even at times pretty much in practical ways. This interview is actually support within itself because we're learning from one another, we're bouncing off ideas and information, I suppose, and letting other people become aware of the situation in Sydney and stuff like that. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No. So you're yourself, you'd never get married, eh?
I'll never get married again.
No?
Never get married again. I'm off what we call, I know you know, the plantation.
Is that because you've been burnt? Or
look, being burnt is taking the ultimate red pill. Being burnt, you mean in the sense where I've had my kids taken off me,
yes,
and I have to fight through the family court. That's not why I won't get married again. It's because I'll tell you this much. I mean, if the laws change, legislation, the government comes out and says, "Look, guys, you know what? We're going to treat you like kings, and don't worry, stuff that happened in the past ain't going to happen again." It's just not enough. I mean, I know too much about female nature. I really do. I know about female psychology. Females are so easy to understand. When a female is talking to you, you know if she's talking to you because there's some gain, and if she's not talking, it's just too easy. It's very easy to work out once you learn about female psychology and even their biology for that matter. I've seen too much. I've seen too much. I don't want to have a female.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even live with a female.
Yeah,
You're talking about marriage. I wouldn't even get a female to live with me for a week, not let alone a day.
but then
Then
again,
get married.
like I've seen too much also, you know.
I don't think you've seen too much. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. I mean, I've got a few years on you.
Oh yeah, you do. You're not wrong, but I have seen an awful lot of things throughout my life.
I won't doubt that. I won't doubt that. When you say that, I mean, can you articulate? What would?
I'd rather not, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
That probably wraps things up.
We'll wrap it up for now. I mean, if we've got other things to say,
Like I said, keep the good work happening. You know, keep going. Keep teaching boys, men, whatever you want to call them, or even the warnings. You know, even if they were to get married, at least you've taught them the
I mean, look, there's a lot of things that
what
we do.
to look out for. You know,
There's a lot of men that claim that are MGTOW that are still in pursuit of marriage.
yeah.
And the thing is, people got to realize that they are now aware of MGTOW.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're on the pursuit of this is men like yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they get into a relationship after they've come across, MGTOW or information that MGTOW pretty much puts out there, then they're going to say MGTOW was right. MGTOW was always right. So they're always going to come back. But if they do come back, I think they will come back and be a lot more resilient, a lot more understanding, and pretty much realize why it's an imperative to not go back to the plantation.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps things up for now. I'm sure we've got plenty more to say. And thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you guys soon.
Yep. Ciao for now.